Hello friends, I'm Rob, this is Digital Wastrel, and in this video I'm going to show you my Orlock gang, the On Point Kings. Compared to my usual gangs, these guys don't have that many conversions, and I gotta say, it is quite nice to sometimes just assemble something straight out the box. Of course there are still a few head and weapon swaps, because you know, I gotta do that, I gotta be me. Same as my other videos, I'll show off each fighter one by one and read a short bit of background describing each of them. Iron Stan is the last surviving member of his previous gang. They all died under mysterious and never fully elaborated upon circumstances. The names of those who died never seems to stay consistent, and actually, neither does the name of his previous gang. Come to think of it, just how many gangs has Stan been the last surviving member of, anyway? Gawain is the gang's ammo smith, and generally tends to be the only one who fully understands how any of their stuff works. He goes by the nickname Heartbreaker, so most people assume he's a real hit with the ladies. Oh, it's much more literal than that, he says with a knowing look. Griff is a noble, strong and fearless fighter. Well, that's not 100% true. He has one fear: chairs. He will always refuse to sit on any kind of purpose-built chair, preferring to squat or sit on the floor. When plied with enough drink, he will let slip some vague details. Something about underhive vampires and a lost companion named Sir Freeman. At this stage he'll get too despondent to continue. A mysterious man for sure. Melkor's been in the gang since the start, and as such has amassed such a collection of battle scars that he's difficult to look at, although some of his less kind companions suggest this was true even when he was younger. He's been with the gang through the good times and the bad, and has in fact personally instigated quite a number of the bad times, including the infamous Duke Darien incident. Growing up in an isolated community of spiritualists who spent their lives contemplating the glory of the Emperor, Ghee ran away to find adventure in the Underhive. She hasn't quite squared away her exact belief system yet, but is just as likely to be found between battles in deep meditation as she is butting heads with Melkor over the gang's loot. "Let me explain to you why they call me Big Dan," the huge man says, leaning in and adopting a conspiratorial yet no less voluminous tone. "They call me Big on account of how I'm so much larger than the average person. And they call me Dan because, well, my name's Dan, innit?" Dick is a troublemaker and a thief, and as such has found himself quite at home with the Kings. He has a knack for surviving otherwise fatal situations armed only with his twin pistols and reflexes. He knows his luck can't last forever though. "When they finally get me," he says, "put up a big statue in my honour, made of gold, flipping everyone off." An Upper Hive noble, Gollington was poisoned and kidnapped by Griff and Dick in a scheme that got a little out of hand. He survived, and rather than holding a grudge, seemed quite excited to join the Kings, and makes up for his lack of skill with a large amount of enthusiasm. Letting him join the gang seemed like the least they could do for him, although the two absolutely will not apologise. "He basically deserved it," says Griff, with both Dick and Gollington nodding along in agreement. John Frank is a universal constant. There always has been a John Frank, and there always will be a John Frank. In this particular universe, at this exact moment, however, John Frank happens to be holding an autogun and getting shot at. He is serene about his fate. "This too shall pass," he whispers to himself as another lasgun round burns through his shoulder. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And if you really want to support me, check the coffee link in the description below. Kick me a few coins if you're able to do that. Yeah, thanks a lot. Until next time, bye.